You all are probably wondering why air quotes are on movie review. Well, that was not a typo, because it is kind of bizarre reviewing this like an actual movie. Yeah, we're doing this. Hi, everyone. Like Peppa Pig and a Demon Slayer before it, this is a movie review, kind of, and this is Raised on Pop. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant. I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy, and we're here to talk about a movie, kind of. Movies and TV is what we do here, and that movie is Demon Slayer to the Hashira Training. Demon Slayer to the Hashira Training is directed, like the previous two entries and the majority of the series, from my knowledge, by Haru Sotozaki. I believe that is how you pronounce his name. And this is the third theatrical offering in the Demon Slayer franchise. It's based on the anime of the same name. And unlike the first entry, which was a full-blown single-plot movie that was eventually adapted into a series of episodes, this follows suit from this time last year's, to the Swordsmith Village, in that it is a compilation of episodes, particularly along with a recap. There's about a 10-minute recap. There is the double-length, hour-long finale of the recently ended Swordsmith season, and then the 45-minute double-length season premiere that is yet to air. And this is the story of Toshiro, who is back, our demon-slaying friend, who defeats flesh-eating demons by, what else? Decapitation. And when we meet him, he is in the middle of a climax with a big bad, who sometimes is a very small bad. And he is taking them on. And in the process, his sister, who was had a containment sort of brace on her mouth, the brace comes loose, and she somehow survives the sunlight hitting her, despite her demon taking over, and now she seemingly is cured. And but this unfortunately raises the ire of an even bigger bad, who wants to know what demon conquered the sun. And then from there, that's the end of that first part. Now we begin the new story, where Toshiro and friends regroup at the sort of training base to prepare for the battle ahead. And there will be a lot of shenanigans, a lot of weird lines that only can be in anime, and some pretty badass action scenes and stunning animation. It's a Demon Slayer adventure, as always, and let the adventure begin. So, I cannot express to you, okay, let me put it to you this way. Because of this one film and these two compilations, I have to say, I've become what I would call an acquainted fan of Demon Slayer. I've never watched the show on its own as a show, but I've been to all three of these films. And so I have come now to sort of get the gist and know who these characters are and like them. I knew them pretty much by name. And it didn't confuse me, unlike the first time, because I did have the recap and also the context of what I've seen before. I love this. And the reason people have wondered in the last two videos and now this, like, if you love these so much, why don't you watch the show? And it's like, one, it's time, and two, it's because I kind of just like the weirdness of seeing these as cinematic offerings. I kind of like the tradition of it. I feel like this is one of those shows where watching it multiple episodes is going to be too much of a good thing. I kind of like the idea of every year or so kind of regrouping and seeing where these characters are. I've kind of gotten used to that rhythm. UFO Table, the animation studio, should be very proud of themselves. The animation in this, and even though it's technically television episodes, I say this about Swordsmith Village. The show itself is so visually stunning and lends itself so much to the big screen experience that it looks incredible. That being said, also, among these two compilation films, Swordsmith Village had one of its biggest issues outside of its fact as a compilation is this. The big climactic beginning was more interesting than what followed. And that was my biggest knock, is that it was like the climax of a really awesome action movie, and then the wind-up of a wind-up of exposition, and so I kind of docked it a little bit for that. That being said, I liked this quite a bit more. I liked the Hashira village a lot more, and I think it's because, yes, they do it where the climax comes first, because it's the finale of one season and the start of another. The climax comes first, and it's where the action is kind of condensed into. But I think what helps is that the setup episode this time, that kind of wraps the thing up, is a lot more fun and funny than the other one. I like these characters, and I like the way they interact with each other, and the stuff in the second half, even though there's bursts of really good action, the characters and the way that some of the dialogue in this one, in this episode in particular, is very, very funny, and very, very funny in like it's not just like, yo, you giggle, it's like it hurts to laugh funny. This movie is gory. This movie has an R rating. It should, because Demon Slayer is a very gory show, but a lot of decapitations. But I'll say this. I totally get why this show is popular. I am saying this as someone who is somewhat of a convert, even though I've never seen the show. Unlike other anime where I've kind of gone in cold seeing the films, where I feel like they rely too much on like Psychopaths and Sword Art Online or quintuplets. The reason I like Demon Slayer is that even when they have to stop to do the necessary story part of it, I like this mythology a lot, and I like the world these characters inhabit. I think it's a fun world. I think these characters are interesting, funny characters. They have interesting backstories. They have interesting design to them. I love this universe. Like, I think that it just lends itself to the cinematic treatment. And that's why I kind of love this movie. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. On my initial thing, I realized I gave it the same score on Twitter that I did the last film, which was a 4.5. You know what? It's not a high one, because again, it's still a little uneven, but I'll say this. I like this way more. I liked it enough to give it a low, but still sort of a clarified one of these. Yeah, bang, 5 out of 5 stars for Demon Slayer to the Hashira training. I really dug this. This was a lot of fun. I upped my score. This was a lot of fun. It's so fun to see these on the big screen. I hope next year we get another film or another compilation. Like, I think that if it's on the quality of this, I will be happy. So, yeah, I dug this. I dig this world, and yeah, maybe down the line, of all the shows I've seen as movies without seeing the show, this is the one I'm maybe the most compelled to actually watch the series. Because I genuinely. Anyway, so yeah, Demon Slayer to the Hashira training, 5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. We got some interesting ones this time. Sting. This looked bizarre. This is like a spider horror movie. Looked kind of fun, I guess. Now, this is one I heard about from a friend of the channel, Becca. She saw this at TIFF, and she told me about this, and I finally saw the trailer. Boy Kills World. Love the title, love the trailer. I think this is a great trailer. This looks like so much fun. Like, it's like a action movie, sort of comedy, wild-looking movie. I cannot wait. The whole theater was really into this trailer, too. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is the newer trailer. It looks awesome. Godzilla x Kong, or Godzilla and Kong, the new empire. This is the new trailer also. Looks awesome. Monkey Man. I almost said Monkey King. Monkey Man. Yeah, talked about it. Looks good. Quiet Place Day One. Talked about it. Looks good. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Talked about it. Looks good. Spy X or Spy and Family Code White. This is another show that people have told me I need to watch. This is a movie version of that show. Apparently, this is an actual film. This looks. I kind of again get why this looks like fun. I'll check this out for sure. Maybe I'll watch the show first. Depends on how much of it there is. Why can't they make a Delicious in Dungeon or a Ninja Kamui movie? Then I know the lore. I watch those shows regularly. But anyway, by the way, if you're an anime fan and you have either Adult Swim or Netflix and you have not watched Delicious in Dungeon or Ninja Kamui yet, dear God, do it. It's so freaking good. Anyway, but yeah, that's it for trailers. And was there Sharma? Yes. Throughout the credits, there's like a little bit of a flash forward, and there's art and images and stuff that run all the way till after the credits. So stick around for it. It's really beautiful. Just a chance to take in the beautiful illustrations. Beautiful. Did I mention the animation in these Demon Slayer things is amazing? So anyway, yeah, that's it. We will be back on Sunday for a review of Dune Part 2. Tune. Early review, and then more to come. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, Class is Missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. I still have been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on all my social media. I'm on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Demon Slayer to the Hashira training? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good. Think I'm full of shit. Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all Raised on Popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.